how's it going? Hope you're doing well. So for a while now, I've been making a video game. I don't know exactly how long because I've been doing a lot of side projects in between, but it's been a while and I thought I'd go back and show my progress as a developer. Now before we dive into the development of my first ever game, I quickly want to explain a little bit of my background with coding and game dev. I literally knew nothing. I'd done a bit of C++ and some robotics, but game design was a totally different ballgame. There are many things I now look back on, and I know that I could somehow do them better, or I've just still not got any clue on how to do them. Just don't smash your screen when you see them, okay? Okay, well, let's dive right in then. So here's my first ever project called Speedy Boy. Now, I know it sounds funny, but originally I was making a multiplayer game where everyone can run super fast, and then you'd have to do parkour, races and other cool stuff. Well, I put together this first game with only some Unity assets and basic shapes, and it took about 10 minutes. And I played it for a while, and that's when I realized something. It sucked. So, to become a totally awesome game developer, I would have to learn some programming. Now, Unity runs with C# code, and I only knew C++. So what did I do? I don't know, I just smacked my keyboard for a while until something worked. Nah, but seriously, I tried some tutorials online, I couldn't find anything that was either simple or that would actually work for me. This was like back at a time when Unity was changing and I was using a beta version which didn't help. Even the GOAT himself, my big boy Brack, didn't have any tutorials that could help me. There was this one video series I watched, however, by this dude GTGD, and while I learned a lot from him, it was kind of boring.
My ears will never forget the sound of that man's keyboard.
Anyways, I completed this tutorial and made some builds, this being the first one. Over time, I kept working on this project until I had finished all the videos. It wasn't much, but it was enough to put some hair on my chest and have some pride in my work. I then had to put the project on hold for a while when I worked on a golf cart racing game, which was a ton of fun to make and had a great outcome. If you'd like to see more on that, let me know. Now here's the great thing. After spending all that time making a server using Unity, I found that they were shutting the system down. At the time I was about halfway through making the game, or so I thought. So, to make sure I had something to display, I had to think fast. First of all, my game needed an art style. I couldn't just have a massive bean wall. My game isn't for beans, it's for people. And what's better than fighting a bunch of massive computer bugs or trying not to die in a synthwave hacker man world, topped off with an awesome soundtrack that just provided enough aesthetics. Recently though, I've been really bogged down with schoolwork and other stuff, meaning I really haven't had that much time to be working on any of my games or get really serious into programming again. I hope that beginning to work on my games again and doing these sorts of videos will help me out with that. If you'd like me to continue working on my games cyber safe, let me know. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, you're a top bloke. Well, that's it, so I'll catch you later.